Welcome to the Grim Tapes. Today, we are venturing into one of the most unsettling corners of the internet, the deep web. Beneath the familiar web we all use daily, there lies a darker world. Hidden websites, encrypted communications, illegal trade, and disturbing communities flourish in the shadows. But some of these places became so dangerous, so notorious, that governments, hackers, and even vigilantes came together to take them down. In this video, we will uncover the deep web websites that were so infamous, so terrifying, that they were eventually shut down. This is not just a list of names. Each of these websites has a story, filled with crime, mystery, betrayal, and horror. And by the end of this exploration, you might find yourself questioning how much of the deep web has truly been erased, and how much still lingers. So stay with us as we take a slow, chilling journey through the hidden internet. The deep web versus the dark web. To begin, let's clarify something. The deep web is not the same as the dark web. The deep web includes any content that isn't indexed by search engines. Think academic databases, medical records, and private emails. But the dark web is a tiny portion of the deep web that requires special tools like the Tor browser to access. It is here, in this unregulated territory, that some of the most notorious websites were born. Silk Road, the internet's black market. Silk Road was perhaps the most famous deep web marketplace. Created by Ross Ulbricht, also known as Dread Pirate Roberts, the Silk Road launched in 2011 as a place where anyone could buy anything, anonymously. It primarily dealt in drugs, but weapons, fake IDs, hacking services, and more were also traded. Transactions were made using Bitcoin, offering another layer of anonymity. But the FBI caught up with Ross in 2013, and Silk Road was shut down. The case shocked the world. It was the first time many people realized how vast and dangerous the dark web truly was. But that was only the beginning. Silk Road 2.0 and the Marketplace Wars. After the original Silk Road was shut down, many imitators sprang up. Silk Road 2.0, run by someone using the same pseudonym, tried to carry on the legacy. But it, too, was infiltrated and shut down by law enforcement. Other marketplaces like Alphabet and Hansa stepped in, trying to dominate the vacuum left by Silk Road. Alphabet quickly became the largest darknet marketplace. But in 2017, its administrator was arrested in Thailand, and the site was taken down. What followed was a series of law enforcement takedowns and coordinated attacks. Hansa was secretly taken over by Dutch police and operated as a sting for a full month, gathering user data before finally being shut down. These events marked the beginning of what many call the dark web purge. Child exploitation hubs, taking down the worst. Unfortunately, not all dark websites dealt with drugs or fake passports. Some of the most horrifying spaces online were devoted to child exploitation. Sites like Playpen and Hurt to the Core were known havens for these crimes. In 2015, the FBI seized the Playpen site and actually operated it for 2 weeks as part of Operation Pacifier. This allowed them to track down users and administrators. Over 900 arrests were made across the world. While these takedowns were hailed as major victories, they also sparked privacy concerns about law enforcement tactics. But to most, the removal of these horrors was a clear necessity. Red Room legends, truth or fiction, ***. You've probably heard of Red Rooms, alleged live streams of torture or murder broadcast over the dark web. Despite the many stories, there is no solid evidence that such websites truly existed. Most cybersecurity experts believe red rooms are urban legends used to scare or scam. However, several sites claiming to host such content have been seized or disappeared after public exposure. Whether they were real or not, the terror they inspired remains. Hitman for Hire, the shutdown of Besa Mafia. In 2016, a site called Besa Mafia made headlines by offering murder-for-hire services. Clients could supposedly hire assassins anonymously using cryptocurrency. But Besa Mafia was actually a scam. Its operator never had hitmen, he was simply taking money from desperate or foolish users. Eventually, a group of hackers exposed the site's back-end and leaked communications between the operator and users. The website went down. But its legacy remains one of the most chilling examples of how belief can be deadlier than truth. Counterfeiters, hackers, and the dark services hubs. Sites like Fake ID Empire, Counterfeit Note Club, and HackBB provided services like forged documents, stolen credit cards, and hacking tools. While not as publicized as drug markets, these services were equally dangerous. Law enforcement targeted them quietly but effectively, seizing domains and arresting key figures. The shadow economy of ransomware sites. In the last few years, ransomware groups have emerged as one of the biggest threats on the deep web. Websites operated by groups like REvil and DarkSide offered ransomware as a service, a business model where hackers rented out ransomware tools. Law enforcement cracked down hard. Websites disappeared. Bitcoin wallets were seized. And yet, like hydras, new ransomware groups keep emerging. Censorship-resistant platforms and shutdowns. Not all dark websites were illegal. Some were platforms for whistleblowers and journalists. Sites like SecureDrop and Hidden Wiki offered anonymity for those exposing corruption. However, some of these platforms also hosted harmful content and were caught in blanket shutdowns. The debate continues: where do we draw the line between free speech and danger? Why deep web sites get shut down, the patterns. There are many reasons why deep websites are taken down. Criminal activity. Hacking or doxing. Public exposure. Law enforcement infiltration. Scam detection. Some sites vanish without a trace, leaving only rumors behind. Others are taken down in high-profile operations that make headlines worldwide. The aftermath. What replaces them? Every time a major site is shut down, others rise in its place. The dark web operates like a living organism, always adapting. But each takedown weakens the infrastructure. Many users now fear infiltration, scams, and arrests. Trust is declining. And the future of dark marketplaces seems more uncertain than ever. We've explored some of the darkest places ever created on the internet. From massive drug empires to horrifying exploitation rings, from legendary scams to haunting myths, each shutdown was a step in reclaiming the web. But the truth is, the deep web is still alive. It never sleeps. For every site shut down, there's another waiting to take its place. Perhaps more hidden. Perhaps more dangerous. And that leaves us with a few haunting questions. Can the dark web ever truly be erased? Are we safer now, or is the danger simply harder to see? What is the cost of total surveillance in the name of safety? Let us know what you think in the comments below. If you found this deep dive fascinating, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the Grim Tapes, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another dark and chilling exploration. We release regular videos about internet mysteries, unsolved cases, and the unknown horrors lurking just beneath the surface. Thanks for watching, and remember, some doors are better left unopened.